Most Rivals players think they're losing because of aim, but most of the time it's actually because of bad habits. In this video, we're going to be going over 5 things holding you back in Roblox Rivals, starting with simple mistakes and ending with one tip that actually changes how you play ranked. So make sure you stay to the end. Alright, the first mistake that I see most basic players, like low-level players, making in Roblox Rivals is they're taking fights with like no cover. Like they're just coming up here and just trying to shoot everyone, which that really doesn't work, because someone's that's a high level or better than you is just gonna fly around, go behind this wall, then you're not gonna be able to see them, go back down, you're not gonna be able to see them when they're just like sitting up here trying to like walk up. So instead, you can fight here, but you take a couple shots and then go back down. So you take a couple shots, go back down. And I'll show a clip on the screen right now of me doing this and see how like it changes how you play. And why this is so good is because if I'm getting shot at right here, I take a couple of damage, I can go back, I can heal right here. If you hear them running, you just kind of like run and hide, just stay behind walls so you can heal everything, and then like reload your guns and everything, and then you can go back and fight them and hopefully get some kills. You're using loadouts that don't really match your playstyle. So there's a couple different playstyles in my opinion. We got like super aggressive players, we have pretty balanced players with like super passive. Like aggressive meaning you're going after them, you're jumping in, you're trying to get really close, just like things like shotgun and the battle axe. And then more passive is just like staying back, playing like sniper and stuff like that. So a lot of players just copy whatever loadout killed them, but that doesn't mean it actually fits how they play. So if you're a passive player using a full rush loadout, you're gonna feel terrible. And if you're an aggressive player using a slow loadout, you're gonna get bored and force bad habits. Honestly, in my opinion, the best loadout in general is actually the default loadout. And let me explain why. Not only Fist is probably one of the best melees for movement and just getting around overall, especially with that double jump ability. The AR, of course, being the best gun ever. It's just so powerful. Has 20 ammo, reloads pretty fast. The handgun you can pull out like instantly and start doing damage pretty fast. I mean, it just takes like 2 seconds just to pull out. Like I'm killing this person and instantly pulling out the handgun. And then with the grenade, I mean, it does 75 damage alone. And you can also do nade jumps, which I can go over in another video. That can lead you to like this. And that gives you super good movement. Another loadout that's really good for like aggressive players that I use a lot is shotgun, the revolver, battle axe, where is it? And then warhorn. Basically with this loadout, you want to warhorn up, come up, take a shot, and then use your battle axe immediately, and then just keep shooting them. And if they run away, you can just pull out your revolver and they'll kind of be pretty low, so you just want to hit a couple shots with the revolver. Alright, the next loadout I want to go over is just like your passive like ranked loadouts. I personally, almost always in ranked, I use the burst rifle, warper. It kind of depends on bands, but it's either the trowel or the katana. So I'll use katana for this example, and then medkit. So warper, if you don't have the warper, you could also just use like exogun or revolver, anything. Warper is just really good for movement in my opinion, especially on like maps like Station and Battlegrounds. But with warper, you can just set up 2 TPs, take some fights, and then just go through. Like if they're running at you, you just take a warper and you're going on the other side of the map. But just whatever loadout you feel most comfortable with and how you play is going to be best for you. Like you don't want to just copy whatever killed you, or like this dude is going crazy with snipers, so you have to use sniper. If they're using sniper, just pull out the riot shield. Like it doesn't matter. Like people will say you're cringe or anything. It doesn't really matter what people say. Like, just however you play and however you want to win, that's on you. They're just telling you that because they don't know how to defeat you with it, or they don't know how to counter it, and that's why they get mad at it most of the time. Alright, hopping back into arena for this tip is your movement is too predictable. So you don't need crazy movement to be good, but you do need to stop being predictable. And if every fight you're just straightforward, jump once, keep holding W, you're gonna get deleted. Like, there are people that are just gonna out-aim you in every single way. So, like, honestly, like, the biggest map in Arena is people just come up here, they go up, and then they stand here. And then they kind of just, like, jump around trying to shoot people. And then they'll die, they'll come up here, they'll come do this, and they'll try to shoot people again. Like, you don't always want to be coming up here and doing just, like, you don't always want to be coming up on the Arena ramp. Like, you can go so many other places. You can go here and try to, like, sneak around and get on their side and then fight them. If you know how to use, like, your grenade well, you can hold it down and then just launch yourself. But the biggest thing is whenever, like, let's say you do come up here again. Sorry, I missed. You do come up here again, don't keep jumping around like this. Like, let's say last time you went over there, this time come over here and then go up here. Like, try to keep your movement fresh every single time so they can't start predicting how you play. That's the biggest thing. Like, I'll start fighting, like, low-level people, and they'll just do the same thing every time, and I'll just always punish them for it. Number 4, you keep re-peeking the same angle. And I touched on this a little bit in number 3, like, going up here and then fighting this again. This is probably the biggest mistake you make Rivals, is you peek an angle, they see you, you take damage, and then you peek the same angle again. So, like, let's say you're learning to take cover, you're not trying to change your same playstyle, but you keep coming up here, you take cover, you medkit, you come up here, you take cover. It's just, you're repeating the same thing. They're gonna always know where you're coming from. You're not keeping them, like, on their toes, or like, oh, where are they? So, what you can do instead is, every time you peek the same angle, the fight gets easier for them, and every time you reposition, the fight gets harder for them. It's that simple. So, just start, like, going, like, from here, and then going all the way over here, then fighting them from over here, if they're just sitting up there, or sitting up on top. You just always want to be moving around so they can't see where you're going. And something you can also do is, let's say you keep doing, like, the same thing, is, like, you come over here and then back over here. You can also do kind of like a fake. Like, let's say they're sitting on top of here and they see you run over here. You can go back this way, and maybe they'll be looking over here, so you can get behind them and start shooting them from here. Alright, and for point number 5, you want to try and get high ground 90% of the time. Unless you're reloading, or they are absolutely beaming you, or just, like, deleting you every time you see them, you always want to get high ground. And the reason for that is you hit the heads easier. I mean, and it's harder for them, because they have to be looking all the way up, and most of the time they're going to be hitting your legs and body, while you're just looking down, and it's way easier just to hit their head, especially with the new hitbox changes. Alright, and number 6, the last OP final tip, is you don't know when to reset the fight. And honestly, this is what separates average players from actually good players, is you don't have to finish every fight the second it starts. Sometimes the best way is to leave the fight for a couple seconds and then come back when you have, like, an advantage or something. Like, that's what I always do in ranked. I mean, you have, like, 5 or 8 minutes or something like that every single round in this game, and people are trying to finish it in, like, 5 seconds. Like, you don't have to do that. You can wait for your abilities to go off cooldown and just run and hide the entire time. And then let's say, like, you get your grenade back, you can just launch attack there, do 75 damage, and then just play time. You don't have to go fight them. Like, if you know you're up in health and they don't have medkit, you can just play time and you'll win the round. I mean, it's that simple. You take damage, you back up, you miss shots, you reload. They know your position, just move. You're in a bad angle, don't force it. You do not have to force a bad angle that you know you're in a disadvantage. Like, if they're fighting up here and you're just trying to fight this right here, that is horrible. Because remember, high ground. Yes, you do have some coverage, but they can just jump over you and just go like that, and you'll just die. So, and also, ranked isn't about winning every aim duel. It's about taking fewer stupid fights than the other player. Like, I have beaten so many arch nemesis and nemesises just by playing better than them. Like, sure, they might have better aim than me, and they'll start saying so many things. Like, I think me and my duo got called, like, a geek and that we're terrible because we were just playing better than them, and they were mad because they lost, and we got, like, 40 elo from it. And I'll put a little picture on the screen of us beating them. So basically, just to go over it, if you want to get better at Rivals, stop fighting in the open, use a loadout that fits your playstyle, make your movement less predictable, stop re-peeking the same angle, learn when to reset fights, and that's it. You will instantly become 3 times better at this game. And if this helped you, like and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting more Rivals tips and settings and tutorials and everything soon. So if you guys like the content, make sure you keep like telling me, because if not, I probably will stop posting, and I don't really want to do that because it's really fun. Anyways, hopefully you guys get more wins in Rivals, and let me know in the comments. Alright, bye.